Well, one thing that I'm very interested in and very supportive of is the Belt and Road Initiative, because I view this as a major contribution of China to economic development in partner countries throughout ASEAN, China, Africa, Western Asia, and so forth. And so I'm always arguing for an even bigger Belt and Road. Now, I've also been always recommending that it should be a green Belt and Road. In other words, really promoting electric vehicles, electric fast rail, 5G, which I'm told is no longer 5G, but is 5.5G, yes. And so forth. It does seem to me that the Greater Bay Area can really be a leading edge of an even expanded Belt and Road Initiative. And one place that I'd like to see that expansion is in Southeast Asia, because I think the ASEAN countries are naturally linked to the same economic region as China, and it's a great fit and will be very good for development of the ASEAN countries, for their low carbon energy systems, for their transport, for hydrogen economy, and so on. And I'm wondering, from a policy point of view, can we see the Greater Bay Area taking a kind of lead in Belt and Road style initiatives in the world? Because the Greater Bay Area offers finance, it offers the tech, it offers the infrastructure, manufacturing, and so forth. So it does seem to me to be really a great way for China to expand this program.
First of all, ASEAN is the second largest trading partner of Hong Kong. ASEAN stands for the benefit of your audience, if I might, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, which is an economic a trade bloc. Hong Kong has a free trade agreement with ASEAN. It wasn't an easy negotiation process. That happened when I was chief secretary. We had to negotiate with all 10 member nations.
Oh, very good.
But in the end, we made it. The mainland of China is our biggest trading partner, but the next one, next largest, is ASEAN. And ASEAN, at the same time, is the biggest trading partner of China as a whole. Mm-hmm. And Hong Kong is the perfect super connector.
I agree.
Between the rest of China and the rest of the world, and that includes ASEAN. And ASEAN, as an economic bloc, has one of the highest economic growths, even in recent years when the rest of the world has been sort of impacted by COVID and various other things. And Hong Kong people have very close family and social connections to the peoples of the 10 member nations of ASEAN. So these are the factors that we are bringing to bear on Hong Kong's role right between the GBA Guangdong cities and the ASEAN nations. So we're seeing increases of trade and other activities very quickly. A couple of days ago, I was on a plane from Hong Kong flying to Ningxia, which is a Muslim autonomous region in the northwestern part of China.
I know Ningxia, actually. I've been a visitor there.
I sent you a bottle of wine. The wines are now really getting popular. But anyway, I came across a Malaysian tour group, and going to Ningxia, and the tour leader told me that 80% of tourists leaving Malaysia for overseas holidays, 80% go to China, not counting Singapore. Singapore obviously is very close to Malaysia. And this is partly because China has waived unilaterally entry visa requirements for Malaysian passport holders. China is continuing to open up, and one of the features is the unilateral waiving of visa requirements for dozens of foreign countries. And for foreign nationals, including American nationals who have taken up residence in Hong Kong for 7 years or more, who automatically become, you don't need to swear an oath of allegiance to China and none of that business. Any foreign national, including American nationals, who have lived in Hong Kong for 7 years or more, taking Hong Kong as their principal place of residence, have become automatically a permanent resident of Hong Kong. You maintain your U.S. nationality, but you become a U.S. national with permanent residency status in Hong Kong. And with that status, recently, you get the benefit of not having to use your US passport or British passport or Australian passport with a visa on it to go to the mainland China.
Very attractive.
You're given a card, an entry card, which you swipe at the barrier, and then you walk through. That's another feature of China continuing to open up to the outside world. And therefore, we are seeing a lot more foreign nationals who are permanent residents of Hong Kong using that facility, going to places like Shenzhen for shopping, to have a good time in a restaurant, to play golf, or going to the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology to teach. Mm-hmm. As I said, we're going through a very interesting period of integration and transformation. What Hong Kong would like to do is to share not just these insights, but also these facilities with our friends in other parts of the country. Come to Hong Kong and pop over to Shenzhen or Nansha for a few hours and come back.
You know, it makes so much sense. The Americans complain that China has overcapacity, they say, and I think it's a funny new term, because what it really means is China has great capacity, and it's and that great capacity is raising living standards and also making a huge positive impact on the partner countries. Let me ask you, perhaps as the last question, it was a little bit strange to me that there were, murmurs of pessimism about Hong Kong. What's going to happen to Hong Kong? What's Hong Kong's future? But it seems absolutely the contrary, that Hong Kong's role is even more dynamic than ever because of this incredible dynamism throughout China and including immediately in the Greater Bay Area. So it only seems to me to be a cause for excitement.
Hong Kong's safe and sound. Hong Kong faces the same challenges that many other open global economies face. But otherwise, we're doing well. Yeah, we're doing well under one country, two systems, Hong Kong people ruling Hong Kong with a high degree of autonomy. I think the best way to dispel these, I believe, often politically driven arguments against the future of Hong Kong is to come and visit us. Exactly. Love to see you all, including our friends in America. Come to see Hong Kong for yourself. COVID is over. American nationals coming to Hong Kong do not need a visa. And love to show you around in the neighborhood of Hong Kong too. As I said, Shenzhen, Nansha, other GBA cities. And you have to be in these, what I call neighborhood cities of Hong Kong, to understand the purpose of Hong Kong, the forte of Hong Kong, and also, therefore, the future of Hong Kong. And love to do that with you too, Professor Sachs.
Chairman Leung, I hope I can take you up on that. I mean, that's my plan, and I'd love to have that opportunity to visit some of the neighborhood with you as well. It would be a great treat and a great privilege. Thank you so much for sharing your actually decades of leadership in bringing about this integration, this remarkable dynamism, this growth of an absolutely unique and fascinating part of the world. So Chairman Leung, thank you for being with me on Global Dialogue. I so much appreciate it and look forward to seeing you in Hong Kong and the Greater Bay Area very soon.
Professor Sachs, it's my privilege. See you in Hong Kong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
偷偷告诉大家，我最近发现了新法宝 Royal Face 逆时奇迹系列，它有活肤露、全效精华，还有精华霜。尤其我皮肤比较偏干，所以我非常的注重保湿。保湿做得好，肌肤自然烹饪。提亮肤色更年轻，抚平皱纹超有感，而且气色变好。用心保养，每天都更美一点。美吧。